to the AEI Startup Factory. We have another special edition of Feature Friday, and we're doing this early Saturday morning. I'm here this morning with the CEO of Fauxrox Productions, Miss Roxy Hicks. Thank you for joining us today, Roxy.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
So Roxy came into the Startup Factory. It's been almost like a year ago.
Yes, a year.
And she had this awesome vision for bringing a Black Expo to promote Black businesses right here in Stonecrest. Is it a Black Expo?
Yes, it's a Black Business Expo.
All right, cool. I want to make sure we got it right now. But with our mission to increase the number and size of minority and women-owned businesses throughout the United States and globally, I was like, this event has to happen here. And it was a while ago, but you stuck the course and you got it done, and it's going to be right here at the AEI Startup Factory. So welcome again. And so tell folks a little bit about who you are and why you're doing this, and then we're going to let you know the date in just a minute.
Okay, I started this about 4 years ago in Orlando, Florida. I just relocated here last year when I met you. I think I was only here for a month or so.
I think you had
when
told
I
me
said
this
I'm gonna bring it to Atlanta. So last month, March 30th, was my 4th year in Orlando. We have about 100 to 200 guests come out.
Okay.
We have it set up differently from a normal expo. So when people come in, they come into a panel discussion, speakers. So it's
But hold on. Before you go into all of the X's and O's of the event, I want people in Atlanta to get to know who you are first. So the first question is, what motivated you to put this on? Like you said, you started doing this 4 years ago.
4 years
so,
ago.
like, what's your story? Who are you, and why is this important to you?
So it was around the Trayvon Martin era.
Okay.
Where everyone was saying they're boycotting. But the thing about boycotting, if you don't know who to get your replacement items from, you're not going to stick to that boycott.
That's right.
So a lot of people were saying, I'm not going to Target, I'm not going to Walmart. But then they were like, where can I get soap? Where can I get hair products? Where can I get shirts? Where can I get jeans? And I'm like, we have a community that is trying to produce these items for everyone, but they're not known.
Okay.
So 4 years ago, I went to a barbershop and asked if I can use their space. It was a small barbershop.
Okay.
And I wanted about 5 business owners to come in.
Okay.
I had 15 vendors and almost 100 people showed up.
Wow.
We were squished in the barbershop.
Wow. You got to give me some pictures of that.
Yes.
And so, I think that's really important that we understand the ethos of where things come from. Mm-hmm. Because, we do that. And as African Americans, we see that stuff that happens in our community. And then we get upset, we get emotional, and we're going to just revolt, and we're going to march for about 2 days, and then we go right back to our same behaviors.
You'll be right back.
And again, our founder often says, we have a conversation about racism. It's alive and well. Now, what are we going to do about it?
Right.
And so it's exciting to know that this is birthed out of you wanting to have a solution, a positive solution in response to those kind of things. And we have got a ton of those kind of vendors in this community right here who have small kind of mom and pop cottage businesses, but those basic elements that we buy every day, this really does give us a chance to connect with those entrepreneurs.
Right.
Okay, so the first piece is, if you are an entrepreneur and you have soaps, if you have consumer goods, if you need to be listening real close because you got a short window of time if you want to try to get in with us, if we still have space, I don't even know. So now that we kind of know the ethos, we know where you came from, and we know a little bit about why you're doing this, right?
Right.
Now, give us the X's and O's of how the expo works.
Okay. So the public comes in, the vendors, entrepreneurs, business owners, they all come in one room. I call it like a business potluck. So instead of you getting full on food, you're going to get full on business. That's
right.
how I see it.
That's right. That's what you need to be eating at the Startup Factory.
Right. So when they come in, there is financial advisors. There are business experts. There are nonprofit experts. There are all these type of people that are successful in their business that's going to educate the public or entrepreneurs who are just starting on how to start their business, the do's and don'ts of starting a business, how to get financial assistance, what you need to do to start an LLC, a nonprofit. All of this information will be in this one room. Okay. And entrepreneurs, people in the public can stand up and ask questions as well. Okay. Some questions that you don't even think you need as a business owner, you will get this information.
Right.
Once that is completed, then we go into the room full of entrepreneurs who have their vendor tables set up where they are able to sell their goods.
Awesome.
So they're communicating, they're networking, they're sharing services, they're creating partnerships. A lot of my vendors who are recurring vendors in Orlando, they end up partnering up and doing some type of product line with other entrepreneurs, and I've seen them, grow within their business as well.
Cool. So the one down in Orlando, so you started really with this process, and I love the fact that you're blending both entrepreneurial education and then also the expo component as well. So that gives us some depth that I think people will appreciate coming from the Startup Factory and in this community, because we really want the Startup Factory to be like the epicenter for entrepreneurship. So, this event is perfect for that. So let's go back and let's talk a little bit about the work that you did in Orlando.
Okay.
So you started in the small barbershop the first year, right? You got packed in. So what did you do those next years, and kind of what does the Orlando piece look like now?
Okay, so we're about 200 people at this point.
Wow.
That's coming.
Wow.
So we are growing. The second year I rented out the gym downtown.
Okay.
And it was in Paramore, so that's one of the dominant African American communities.
Okay.
And we had a lot of nonprofits come through. We had some commissioners come through. People who were running for office, they stepped up and came through just to show the community that we are all one and we all can grow if we work together.
Okay.
My third year, last year, I partnered up with the District Event Center. It's a Black-owned event center.
Awesome.
So I did partner with them for my third and my fourth. So Atlanta.
Yeah, it's the Mecca, baby.
Yeah, it's the debut. So I'm really excited just to, get my foot in with this community, because I already have a rapport with Orlando, and a lot of people from Orlando will be coming to Atlanta to see what Atlanta has to offer as well.
Okay.
We have some people coming from North Carolina, so everyone is, who wouldn't typically go to Orlando. They're like, oh, you're going to Atlanta? I want to network and market in Atlanta. I want to see what partnerships I can build in Atlanta. Cool. So it's going to be a great event. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, we're stoked to have it as well. Mm-hmm. So now, from your background and from the work that you've done in this space, what kind of businesses really benefit the most? What have you seen? Like, is it more hair care, natural hair products? Is it the soaps? Like, where are you seeing your entrepreneurs come from?
I coach my vendors. I send them weekly reminders or updates on what they can do to improve on what I've seen in the past.
Okay.
The vendors that I see benefited in the past are the ones that promote themselves and give discounts, games, raffles at the event. Because, let me tell you why. If you come to an event and you've never tried someone's product before, you should not charge them over $20 for a product.
Right.
Because if they don't like the product, they're not going to return. Right. But if it was a reasonable price for them to continue to test your products so they know, yes, this product is good for me, they're going to come back to you.
Okay. Now she's giving the game. You're here teaching this morning, girl.
But that's one, some people, they're like, okay, my vendor table was $350. My tables are not that much, by the way. $350. I got to try and make that money back. So they overcharge their products.
And then they end up not selling anything.
Right. They're not selling anything, and then they lost money.
Right.
And then that deters them from trying to venture out and do other events. But the key is to find an event that is reasonable price and promote and market yourself as if it was your own event.
Oh, now that is an excellent tidbit. Right, we got to come back here and do some more of these markets and expos with us. No. I think that's really important for people to understand, because so often, I hear vendors say, oh, I didn't make any money that thing. Mm-hmm. But it is taking accountability, using your social network. And from what you also are telling me, too, is what vendors should be doing in these kind of forums is developing and beginning a long-term relationship. Right. And not just like a one-hitter quitter, like I sold you something, I'll never see you again. Right. Mm-hmm. But also getting that information so that after this event, you can make that a lifelong customer.
Correct.
Yeah. No, so that's great. That's great advice. So we got to do some more of these at the Startup Factory. I like the way you think. And I think that's good that you prep your entrepreneurs. So tell me, what does that piece look like? Like, what do you typically prep? What are you telling them? What are you doing with them when you engage with them?
I typically tell them, I also give them incentive. So if you are promoting and marketing, I give you a discount code. So it may be $15 for the ticket, but if you are selling the ticket, you can give it to them for $10. Mm-hmm. So they're using their discount code. And if you are getting people in the door, you either get a benefit to the next event where you get discounted rates even more, or you get into a bucket where you can win $500, things like that to motivate them. Like, okay, my vendor table was $200, but if I get so many people in the door, I can get a free vendor table next year, or I can enter in a raffle to win $500.
So you use the same tactics on your folks as well.
Yes,
that's smart.
Because the thing of the matter is, if you have 500 people that follow you, I have 500 people that follow me. That's 1,000 people.
Exactly.
So we can cross network and see if you're promoting to your group of people, I'm promoting to my group of people. We got 1,000 people in the door that can share services. But some people don't realize that, and you have to let them know. Like, keep digging it in them. Like, listen, you need to promote yourself. You need to promote yourself. It doesn't matter if you have 100 followers on Instagram or 1,000 followers on Instagram. If you tell your followers, I'm going to be here on this date, I'm having discounts about my product, I want you to come try my product, they will show up.
That's what's up. So now let's tell them, let's walk down the day. Let's let other people understand exactly what's going to happen here at the Startup Factory. So what is the big day at the Startup Factory?
It will be April 27th, the Atlanta debut of the Black Business Expo from Fauxrox Productions.
All right.
We are going to have an accountant come through to help everyone go over their finances, speak about how to start nonprofits, what that process looks like, starting an LLC. We have our nonprofit recipient, which is Let Your Voice Be Heard. They are global at this point, and what they do is they look into the communities and they try and build up their communities. Whether you're a single mother or you are just incarcerated and you need a job, you're homeless, those are the people that they are looking for to give back to.
Okay.
So we in Orlando, our goal was to raise $1,000 for them. We raised $700.
Okay.
The way we're raising this money is we have a 32-inch screen TV that we're giving away for a raffle.
All right.
We have a Google Home Mini. We also have a 7-inch tablet, and then some of the vendors have also donated products and services into the raffle.
All right,
so
cool.
we can get to that $1,000.
So this event is next Saturday, April 27th, right here at the AEI Startup Factory. The Fauxrox Black Expo will be right here Saturday. And what time does it kick off?
11 a.m.
So it kicks off at 11 a.m. Now, do individuals buy tickets? Is this a free event for the public? What do they need to do to be prepared for this event?
So they can go on the website, www.fauxroxproductions.com.
Okay.
And they can locate the ticket through Eventbrite.
Okay.
There is a discount code if you are watching this video or if you're a member. It's the AEI Startup Factory. And you can go on and you can get a special discount code to enter. We only have one vendor table.
Okay, all right. I thought you might have them filled up.
Yeah, I'm filled up, but I do have one left.
Okay.
I'm going to give that to you to give away.
Oh.
So you can have your own little fun with that, how you want to do that.
All right, we'll figure that out.
So that's it.
We appreciate that.
Just come and support me, and the vendors. I do encourage everyone to come with their wallets so they can support.
We need buyers. We don't need tire kickers. We need buyers.
Come and buy these products and services, and you never know. This may encourage you to start your own business.
Yeah. So again, I want to make sure everybody gets it loud and clear. You need to be at the AEI Startup Factory on Saturday, April 27th at 11 a.m. We're located at 7310 Stonecrest Concourse. We're right here next to Stonecrest Mall. That's where you can come out and meet hundreds of black entrepreneurs. You can buy black products. So we quit talking about it. I saw something yesterday on my social media. It said, you were once a revolutionary, and then they cut off Facebook and Instagram. You are no longer a revolutionary. You have got to get out of your social media and come on down to Stonecrest and help this movement, help us create and promote more Black businesses right here in Stonecrest, Georgia.
Yes.
So, Roxy, any last words you want to tell the community? Anything else you want to tell them in preparation for this awesome event that's getting ready to happen here?
Nope, just come out, and we are accepting tickets at the door. So just come, bring your friends, bring your family, bring your students, if you're professors, bring everybody, because we want you in the building.